Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is May 87 for 4. So today, guys, we're looking at the World Cup qualifier matches you guys commented on the community tab, and we were reacting to you guys once, guys. Remember, guys, um, that the World Cup qualifiers will be starting in a week from today, and we're gonna be discussing about which World Cup qualifiers matches you guys enjoyed. So, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with the first one we got here is Ecuador 1, Argentina 3. Argentina were looking bad at this point. They had just tied to Peru 0-0 at home, and they needed to get a result away at Ecuador, and not just any result, but a win. Because obviously, had Argentina not won, we wouldn't have seen them at the World Cup, even the playoffs. They needed to win just to even get at least a playoffs. Like I don't think a draw would have been enough. So the fact that Argentina went away to Ecuador and got the victory there is commendable. And Lionel Messi scored a hat trick. And remember, guys, Ecuador at home is generally good, guys. Ecuador is a tough place for Argentina. Argentina don't really have a good record there, and Ecuador's altitude is just their altitude is pretty high. Not as high as Bolivia's, of course, but it's still pretty high. So the fact that Argentina managed to win that game, even from a losing position, is very commendable. And there's only one player to thank, which is Lionel Messi. He basically single-handedly got Argentina qualified for the 2018 World Cup. And for me, it's definitely one of the more memorable ones, and I think it's ones that people should remember for the ages. Let's start with the next. Go to the next one. Semi Kiani. It says Iran 2, Japan 1. On match day 2 of the 2006 World Cup. We start with the 0-0 draw at Bahrain. That the win was widely seen as Asia's best side at the time. Brought us back on track when we qualified eventually pretty comfortably. Azadi Stadium was jam packed. Vahid Hamidi scored a brace. Kalami provided a pinpoint cross, I think you mean. For the second goal, I was at the time a child in the process to get familiar with the Iranian national team. Yeah, it's big because I think when you ask which nation is the best of Asia of all time, most people will probably say Japan. And the fact that Iran managed to defeat Japan in the 2006 World Cup qualifiers was amazing, and the fact they actually went on to actually make the World Cup is commendable in itself. So for me, that's a good one for Sammy Kiani. Next one from Mats. He picked 3 ones. So let's go look at this. I attended England 5, Albania 0 during the 2022 World Cup qualifiers. My first time seeing England at Wembley. This game included a hat trick and a bicycle kick by Harry Kane. The win meant that we needed to avoid defeat San Marino to qualify, which was a 10-0 win. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I think if you're an England fan, you'll probably enjoy that one. I'm not really sure if neutrals will enjoy though, but yeah, definitely if you're a England fan, you definitely will enjoy. One that stood out that I didn't attend was Nigeria 1, Ghana 1. It included a goalkeeping mistake, first half VAR drama, second half Nigeria chance included 2 failed bicycle kicks from Osimhen. By the end, Nigerians stormed the pitch. Yeah, that's definitely one that's going to be remembered, and that is I still can't believe Ghana actually managed to qualify for the World Cup, guys. That's insanity. Nigeria actually managed to screw it up, especially at home on away goals. Yeah, it's definitely one I think neutrals will remember. Also, shout out to Hungary 0, England 4, and the same qualifiers a great second half against one of the stronger teams in the group during the homophobic race at home ultras. Oh yeah, I remember that. I think the game got the Hungary fans. Yeah, let's go on. I think like I said, if you're an England fan, you'll probably enjoy this ones. Neutrals, I'm not really too sure, but you picked some good ones, Matt. So I enjoy reading yours. Let's read the next. Let's go to the next one, guys. Next one we got here from Epicenter Gates between two. I didn't watch the second one live, but I did translate later. Egypt 1, Senegal 1. Yes, I remember that game, guys. Obviously, that was a game that Salah had them laser on him, and he missed a penalty, which led to Senegal qualifying for the World Cup. And yeah, Egypt couldn't get revenge against them, obviously, after the AFCON final. So that was a very interesting qualifiers. But yeah, the penalty show was definitely interesting. Next one we're going to read is Saudi Arabia 2, Bahrain 2. 2010 AFC World Cup final playoff scores 1 going towards added time in the 90 minutes. Saudi Arabia scored to make it 2 on the 91st minute. Saudi go increasing and they remain the World Cup contention. Bahrain scored in the 93rd minute, the last minute added time to send them to the continental playoffs. So today, Saudi Arabia actually missed out on qualifying for the playoffs, which is crazy. That was 2010. So definitely one match to remember for. Definitely some good ones from FP7 games, like those 2 suggestions. Next up from Brandon Buck says, personally, as Salvador 2, Mexico won the 2010 World Cup qualifiers at home. Dang, that's a big one. To beat Mexico at home is big. We know how good Mexico is in CONCACAF. But drama-wise, it has to be Peru 1, Colombia 1, where a draw coupled with Colombia losing at Brazil sent Colombia directly while Peru to the playoffs. Dang. Was that in oh, that was in 2018. That must have been 2018. Yeah, so dang, that's a good one, man. That's a good one. Good pick there. Um, Definitely drama indeed. As I said, the 2018 World Cup qualifier for South America was definitely very interesting, guys. Very memorable. Next up from Adash 3, King Angel says Nigeria 4, Cameroon 2018 World Cup qualifiers. Yes, I remember that group. I think Nigeria had Cameroon. think that Ivory Coast as well in that group. That was a very top-heavy group, and the fact that Nigeria actually demolished Cameroon was amazing. Nigeria, Cameroon are rivals, so the fact that the Nigeria did was incredible. The USA versus Costa Rica 2010 World Cup cover. DC, you actually watched it live. Dang, that's a good one, man. Yeah, that's some good ones from there from Adash. I like your picks, man. I like your picks. Let me actually just double check though. What was the USA Costa Rica score? 2010 World Cup qualifiers. Actually, you know what? I'll check that, Diddy. I'll check when I do that. Diddy. I don't want to waste time here. So the next one from Emancipating Poet says personal Brazil versus Argentina 3-0. This match was in 2016. Neymar was just about to hit his peak. Argentina couldn't handle him. Yeah, that was definitely a one Argentinians don't want to remember. But if you're Brazilian, you would want to remember that's a really, really big one. And I think before that 2010, the Ivory Coast world situation showed how the continent of football is powerful. Yeah, some good ones there from Emancipating Poet. Yeah, the Brazil 3, Argentina 0 is a good pick there. Seb Bell once said Germany 4, Sweden 4 in the 2014 World Cup qualifier. Sweden came back from 4-0 down, speaks for itself. Yeah, that's an incredible result. To this day, I don't think I've ever seen a team come from 4-0 down. The most I've seen is 3, which was obviously Liverpool versus Milan, I remember. 4-0 down, though, was crazy. And now I know it might have happened before. I think Arsenal actually did a 4-0 comeback against, was it Newcastle or Reading? I forgot one of the two. But yeah, 4-0 down international football. I don't think it's ever happened. Unfortunately, though, Sweden didn't qualify for the World Cup, which is unfortunate. But yeah, still is incredible to get a result away in Germany as well. Yeah, 10 Dynasty the personal. Philippines 3-2-3. North Korea 2-2018 qualifiers. Dang, yeah, so Philippines, you don't really get a lot of big wins, so that's definitely one you're going to remember. And drama Algeria won Cameroon 2020 qualifiers. Yes, that match was crazy. That's a good one for 10 I like the second pick in particular, especially knowing how crazy that was. I even put in my thumbnail, guys. That was insanity when Cameroon scored a last-minute winner to secure the spot, guys. Because, guys, the match Algeria would have went through an aggregate because it was 2-1 aggregate, and Cameroon only qualified by the skin of a away goal. So, yeah, that was definitely a match to remember. And Algerians to this day, man, are still mad that thinking that they got robbed and everything. So, yeah, it's definitely one to remember. And I think it's the last one we got here from Sweden beat Italy from Steve. Sweden beat Italy or Macedonia beating Italy. And Ghana beating Nigeria to qualify last year. Okay, which one is more? I think Sweden beat Italy is better. Just because they did it across 2 legs, and as well as the fact that Italy were not great. See, the thing with that Macedonia beat Italy is Italy had all the chance, just Macedonia just scored a last minute winner. The Ghana beat Nigeria, we just discussed that earlier. So yeah, those are some good ones, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this quick video, guys. Remember, guys, to like and subscribe as well. And if there's any other ones that we forgot to mention, let us know in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.